On April 12, 2018, a group of clergy from around the Treasure Coast gathered together to unveil an ambitious statewide plan that was created with an understanding that there are opportunities for the faith community to stage a holy intervention this year in Florida. Hosted by Bishop Joseph Kidwell, Deacon Larry Condon, and Father Yves Geffrard, this convocation was for the organization the opportunity to highlight the need to build a new community in the Treasure Coast. An organization that is committed to doing justice together. An organization that is multiracial and multi-faith. Here is the statement of each leader.
I'm Gregory Thompson, pastor of the New Harvest Church in Miami, Florida, also part of this Faith in Florida, and on the steering committee now in Miami-Dade. We did the same thing you're doing tonight. A couple of weeks ago, and they had one, I believe, in Tallahassee. And so I wanted just to drive up and encourage you all to let you know. King said this, Martin Luther King said, we all tied to a single garment of mutuality. What affects one directly would affect somebody else indirectly. And so no longer can we sit and say, that's not our problem. It's all of our problem. And so the Father laid out a great outline, and I just want to encourage us, and it says on the program, why now? Why now? Why now? Why now? I wish Nehemiah was here, and he'll tell you why now. Nehemiah, Old Testament, he got some news. He got some news of his people being afflicted, and it bothered him. It concerned him to the point he prayed. He prayed, he fasted, prayed, and repented. But then it didn't stop there. He did something after the praying and the fasting. And I think as a faith community, there's nothing wrong with prayer. Nothing wrong with prayer. Nothing wrong with fasting. Nothing wrong with repenting. God knows there's nothing wrong with that. But what do we do after we got up from praying? What do we do when we after we turn down those plates? And repented? Do we just wait on God, or do we allow God to use us to as our Father said, to bring justice to our communities? King also said, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Everybody agree with that?
Yeah. Charity is one thing. And charity is necessary, but justice is a whole different ballgame.
Yes.
But justice is just as necessary. We can sit here, and I have been involved with the charitable outreach in the church for 20 years, but it's a band-aid. It doesn't solve any problems, and it certainly doesn't do anything for the dignity of that person that has to come back time and time again, because this system that we worship at keeps them in this situation.
That's it.
Both the Hebrew and the Christian scriptures are very clear when we come to the attitude of the God of heaven toward justice. From the Hebrew scriptures, Micah chapter 6 verse 8. Yet show thee, O man, what is good. What doth the Lord require of thee? But to do justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with thy God. The Christian scriptures are very clear that those who profess to follow Jesus are to represent the values of the kingdom of God in this world. Jesus said in Matthew 5 and 13, ye are the salt of the earth. Glorify your Father which is in heaven. So Jesus has called his people to be salt and light in this world.
So this activity is called a privilege walk, and it's designed to get you thinking about these kind of systems that we're talking about. So how it works is I'm going to read a couple statements out loud, and please move if the statement applies to you. If you don't feel comfortable for whatever reason moving, don't feel pressured to do that, just don't move, and nobody will know whether it applies to you or not.
Like I heard the rabbis mentioning if you will be in the database of ECO. So that's the time for us to come in. So really have commitment to be part of that organization, Faith in Florida. And how you will be doing. So you need to lead your congregation, leading your congregation and produce goals and plan to your members, and as well teach the people about this work we are doing here. And as well identify, you need to identify 2 people at least to co-lead that team of ministry with you in your congregation. So it's important to identify people to lead that work with you. And then we need to speak to the media about the moral imperative to pass voter right restoration. A lot of those who are being in jail, they cannot work, they cannot have anything to do in society. So it's important that we support that ballot when that will go to especially to November. We need to encourage people to vote for restoration right. And then attend the statewide clergy convening. We will have a statewide convening in Florida. That probably will be in Orlando. So we need to go to meet more clergy to know about that work. And as well act by demanding the new governor take up the priorities by faith communities committed to racial, economic, and environmental justice.
Faith in Florida, unlocking the power of people.